There's some of our chickens. There's a couple chickens there, and there's chicken coops. Here is our little shed for our goats. As you see our goats. Hello everyone, welcome back to Manor Lords. Now in the recent video, we had just defeated the Baron, kept him from taking over a fourth province. And then that was 2 videos ago. The last video that we put out last week, we had a group of outlaws attack us from behind coming through the Baron's territory. So now, they now have enough influence now to claim another territory, even the ones that the Baron controls. So the one territory that he controls will have a ton of salt. We could always go through fighting for it and take it from him. We're also in the process of trying to build up our money, our treasury here, my personal treasury, in order that we can build another village in this territory down here. But because of the mercenaries we had to hire last time to fight the Baron, we're trying to get that money built back up. And also we had a couple retinues that we hired up, so that was a thing as well. Our field is now being planted, plowed, sowed, get ready for us to eventually get some wheat growing here so that we can harvest it and make more bread. We did also in the last video move our marketplace around. It is actually getting better results now in this area than it was before. Hopefully that will continue to increase as well. We will just have to see how it turns out. So that's what we're doing today, folks, is we're trying to get that money built up, trying to keep things going for our community as well. We have pantries that are full that need to be picked up. Hopefully someone will get over there and get that stuff moved to the marketplace or to the granary. We need people to do that. So right now it's kind of what we're waiting on, is get people moved in the right places in order to get all that going. A lot here bread wise. Does have some flour, which is what they make the bread. We do not have any grain left over. We have some flour, so we can actually pull a person out of that windmill. No longer needed right now. Still with our 4 little sheep. Wool has been doing great. Don't need any more sheep than we already have, because the wool is now into yarn and we have 53 yarn. And some more people moving in, as you see as well. Should be in these homes here. Get all these up to level 2. Well, we got, what are we looking like on homes? We got 8 level 2 and 18 at level 1. We just got to get our food and everything moved around in the marketplace, get our approval up and keeping it up so that we can get more people in and change these into level 2s. Public order is 100%. Regional wealth is at 95, so we lost some money here as well. 8 months worth of food, 10 months of fuel, so that's all great. Plenty of timber, planks, and stone. Plenty of roof tiles. A lot of vegetables, a lot of fish. Good amount of bread. Firewood is doing awesome. Got leather, got yarn, got iron ore, got some shoes, got some shields and some spears. We're gonna look at our brower shop, because before we had talked about getting some archer units in, so we need to see what they can make. We're gonna do just regular archers right now. I do not have the iron parts to make the crossbows, so we're gonna make some bows and arrows right now, just with the planks that we do have. Hopefully it will excuse me, hopefully it won't get too crazy with them doing that. But as you see, we have all these territories here. This is the territory we fought with the Baron over last time. High in berries, high in clay. But I do now have enough influence to require him to relinquish this territory. It will probably be a war to do so, which will leave him just the 2 if we win and conquer that territory. So that's why we're trying to make some some arrows and some bows now, so that we can have a archery unit in our group that will help, and we won't have to hire so many mercenaries. Fishing is currently low, but we did take a load of it to our granary, and a lot of them are moving it over to the marketplace. We have our bread here. It just hasn't moved yet, so we can pull some more. I'm gonna pull that person out. Make sure we don't have any more grain down here. We don't. The flour, I mean. All right. So we've got, I think it was, what do we got trade over here? I think we got roof tiles going into trade right now, right? No, we do not, because it's so expensive right now. It's not one that we got, but that is one that we need to kind of look at eventually. Once we get the money up to do so, we need to start trading off some of these tiles so that we can improve our money standing, but we're not going to get rid of all of them because those tiles are required to upgrade certain homes. Speaking of that, we're going to start upgrading some of these homes. They're currently available to upgrade, which is 2 of them so far. We did upgrade a lot of our wells in the last video. They are now stone wells. Got plenty of people coming in. As you can see, it's all what we got. Family members joining the settlers. I have 26 homes constructed. Only 24 of them are full at the moment. We could start building in some more, maybe put them across here. Haven't decided just yet where we're going to do chickens and everything. We probably need to put them on this back line. Still kind of close. We could probably set them up right in here. Let's look at our homes here. If we were to do that, making a weird little angle there around the pond. Let's go out that way and see what it does. Okay. Definitely not going to do that many homes. That's 4. There's 4 homes there. I don't know if I like that or not. So that is something we need to be looking at too. We are getting enough people. We do need to bring in. Let's bring in some homes. Yes, we will put them this general direction. We need chicken coops. We need farmers. We could do that there. Be 5. Let's actually change that. I want to go a little bit further than what we've got. That's 8 homes there. We could do probably 8 homes across there. We'll do these back ones in things like the beef and the meat. Do a few of them in chicken as well. So that's where we're going to set up our next set of homes. Let it get a couple of them going. If I can figure out a little bit more how I want to do it. Let's say if we do these last 3, let's say that's goat, 2 pigs. We could do 2 sets of chickens there, maybe. So are we happy with it being there? Do we want to move it to someplace else? I think up here would be a good one for chickens and the pigs up here. So let me see what we got. All right, so let's say we do chicken, goat, pig. Let's do that instead. Okay, so I'm going to destroy all these down through here. No, I'm not doing it right. So we're going to destroy, not really destroying, just going to stop the construction area. This. So these homes right here can be built. As I said, be careful. You can't even build a road right here because of that pond. They won't let you build. Let you build all the way around it, but they won't let you go right through here. Crazy. All right, so we got these 5 homes right here being built. Like I said, 2 chickens and then last 2 pigs here, and we'll put a goat farm there. If we need more chickens, we can put some more here. We do have the area to do so. So there's a next little block right there for homes as needed. That'll start getting some more homes up and going as well as getting those other supplies and foods and stuff that we need. Got some more upgrades on our populace. What are we looking like? Timber and planks are good. We've got 6 war bows done at the moment. Maybe get a couple of more. I'd like to have about 12 to 15. All right, so our field is currently growing at 15%. We are in June. I'm going to pull 4 families out of this so that they can go around helping build, helping move supplies, all the good stuff. Woodcutter, what are we looking like? Okay, we've come down a little bit on the wood, not by much. We have plenty of timber right there. So 1 and maybe 1. We'll do that. That'll help boost those planks and firewood up a little bit more. Can we build? Nope, can't even build a road right here. But we can, however, put that in. That's just a way for people to move, and if they're up here, they can come still down this way instead of going all the way back over here. Can't do anything about the damn pond. It's just the way it is. That would be kind of funny though, that next time we have a pond situation like this, we'll just put a big road around it. Everybody can walk around the pond, kind of get a, you know, scenic route, scenic view type thing. I do not have anyone in the pasture controlling the sheep. Probably do need to put someone back in there. I think that's also just to get the wool though, so really not a necessity. In fact, I'm gonna pull them back out. All right, so we have 1 house built, which is this one here. Got 2 here, 1 there. These 2. So these 2 will do chicken. This one we can do an animal pen. Yes, that's an animal pen. I'm gonna hold off on the other 2 because I thought before you got to pick which one you wanted. So I'm gonna let that one build up and then we'll see which one it is. These 2 are definitely gonna do chickens, just so we have another food variety. It's not as far from the marketplace. Clothing and fuels getting built up. Got some new mercenary companies. Gave 6 bread to Thief. 91 families currently. Families moving in there and they're building these 2 as we speak. It's not necessarily like a traditional build with our village. We could have been a little bit more elaborate, a little bit more in depth with how we do things, but we're just gonna stick with the grid-like block pattern. Got enough little roads and everything moving around to supply everything. You got 11 bows, so when I get up to about 16, I'm gonna stop that. I'll close them down. There won't be no need for anything else going on there as far as building more bows. Getting people in, that's great. These 2 shouldn't matter. We should be able to go straight into chicken with these 2. All right, so this is giving me a chance. Do I want pigs or goats? It's gonna cost me 20. It's gonna cost me 20 for the pigs. We're gonna do 1 goat. Here we're gonna do it. And there we're gonna do it. So we got goats here, 2 pigs, 2 chickens. So that's gonna be a lot for our food. It's gonna take a minute. I say a minute, it's gonna take longer than that. It takes about 2-3 years before you really start seeing some meat coming out of these. So just gotta be patient with that. Everybody else is doing good there. We can, matter of fact, we're gonna turn this place over to a butcher shop. So we'll automatically, once these pigs and stuff get going, have a place to take it. It's right outside the marketplace right there, as you can see. So all of that will help as well. Still needing some things for these. Does that back road come all the way up, don't it? No, it cuts right through here. We need to take that road all the way to the road. There's not a lot of running about and everything. Chickens might take a little while, of course, as well to get moving, get going as far as getting the food and supplies down to the marketplace. It can take a little time for animals to grow and everything, just like it does take time for your trees to grow, for anything to start producing and growing, and just it's going to take time. All right, so we are in the month of July. Crop growth is at 27%. We might actually get a full for the first time, even in my other playthroughs, even through all the other updates and all the upgrades and everything that the developers have done, it might actually grow and get to 100% before we actually have to harvest. But we'll see. Everything else going good. Like I said, we got our goats here already. These two places will be chickens once they get built up, or at least that one. This one here is already set. And there's the chicken coops there. You see? Little old chicken coops. Here's some of our chickens. There's a couple chickens there, and there's the chicken coops. Here is our little shed for our goats, as you see our goats. Now what the goats will bring, of course, is meat and hide. So that's one thing right there that's going to be very helpful to us. We're at 168 in our treasury, so that number is still slowly growing. I think I did increase the taxes last time around so that we could hurry and get that going. Our pigs are now being put into place, and I'm not going to have enough. Is it 10 or 20? I hope it's just 10, because I don't have that much gold. Not getting anything yet from my trading post. There, we got some right there, 23. That's not good, is it? No. That's supposed to be for pigs. They just look like they got the same building as the goat. This one over here is a lot different. Might be because that second house is put in a different location. Okay. Alright. Funny thing is about these places, you guys look, all these little buildings in the back, that's the outhouse. That's your shitter. Alright, so that whole back row there now has chicken, chicken, goat, pig, pig. So that's going to be more food coming in to our marketplace and getting everything moved around to the people who need it. Alright, so our saw pit is full. This saw pit is full. Alright, let's pull that person out. Gotta get these planks and things moved around, folks. I got 19 war bows. Let's go ahead and pause the cobbler. That's more than enough. Get more people moving around in these facilities. Getting these foods and stuff moved around. Let's put another one there and another one. I don't know why they automatically go straight to the marketplace instead of moving stuff. Wheat's looking good. We're at 33%. We are in August. I lied. We're not going to get to 100%. Thought we was going to be getting there in no time, no problems, but it looks as if weather, nature, the game just ain't going to allow it. All right, so we do have high yield berry, high yield iron, high yield berry, high yield clay. Iron and fish here, clay here. That's pretty much it. 91 salt. We've got 101. 96 population. I don't know why it's so damn low. Taxation is high. Just got to get our clothing and everything moved in the right spots. Plenty of leather. We got some hides. We can throw somebody in here. Get those hides turned out. Do we have someone over here still? Yes. 25 iron ore still being produced. Bloomery, what you gonna do? Make some slabs. Make some iron slabs for me. That'll help pull some of this stuff out of the storage at least. Get us some more slabs put in. We have 21 bows at this point. I did stop that. So that should leave us right there at that number. At 27 and 27 spear militia. What happens if we just do archers? Archers are going to put us at 19. I think we'll go with that. I think we'll just have 19, 19, and 19. And we'll see how everything works out in the long run with that. Still have the 4 families down here busting their butt. Still got someone down here in the hunting camp as well. These places right here, good to go. Probably didn't need 5 vegetable gardens, even though we're not ahead in vegetables. We actually don't. Look at that fuel and that clothes. You see how much has changed since we started doing this. Since we moved that marketplace, we used to run 20s and 30s. And a while ago, you've seen the food variety setting at about 60. But now the fuel and the clothing is moving up. It's because we got more people in these 2 buildings to move this stuff around and get it where it needs to be. We still got 2 bread over there, plenty of fish. Someone, of course, working the fishing hut. But that is a drastic change in numbers right there alone, just for getting the stuff that we need. That's why our approval was 64 when I was talking about this, but it looks like the year's changed over because now we're at this month in September. We got a new family moved in. Clothing, food, fuels, all still doing pretty good. And look at the food. It's fish, vegetables. Some place has eggs already. Someone's getting bread. Someone's got meat. Everyone's getting firewood for the most part. Clothing, everyone's getting clothing. I don't know why that yarn is not being pushed out like it should be, because we got plenty of it too. Is our blacksmith still operating? Joiner. Let's pause the joiner. He shouldn't be building that. Cobbler's always making shoes. Flower's supposed to have been stopped. And Taylor, what do you guys do? Linen and dyes, yarn. I need dyes because the yarn alone would be very helpful. So there we go. Still 5 families. We are in the month of September and they are already harvesting. Okay, so we'll put 2 more families down there so they can kind of speed it up a little bit while everyone else is moving things along. Some places can upgrade. Let's go ahead and get these upgrades. Yeah, we need some timber. Okay. Firewood's moving. It should. Get somebody in the logging camp. What are we looking like on firewood? They pulled that damn this lumber out of here quickly. It was up to almost 28 lumber. So we got 66 planks, 61 stone, 13 tools, 69 roof tiles, ton of fish, ton of vegetables, good amount of firewood. We got wheat, yarn, leather, shoes. So I don't even think we need to keep doing the shoes because we've got so many of them as it is. I want to kind of pause that tailor shop as well. Looks like we've got all of the wheat harvested. So people should be bringing back the wheat here to get transferred. And when it gets transferred, we'll have it going up here to the windmill, which is currently disabled, but I'm going to put somebody in there to start churning out that damn wheat to grain. We're getting some iron slabs in. We've got a couple extra war bows. Got some meat, got some vegetables, some fish. What the hell is that? Is that somebody? Okay, somebody in a cart. So good deal. They should be pulling all of this wheat out of here. 34 wheat, like 32 out there, 35 in here. So they're definitely getting it moved in like we need them to. So probably once we get that other farm going down in this other province down here, and what it's looking like, the wheat will sustain this. The wheat that we have here will sustain our village long enough for the year to not have to, produce wheat and moving it up this direction. So we can concentrate a lot of this on maybe on barley, salt production, fish production. Got plenty of clay, got some stone, some food, or some meats. So that's probably what we're gonna do down here. Didn't mean to do that, because there's the Emmer. Blacks has a good spot right there. Good spot by the fishing hut. Another family moving in. Got a good spot right down here as well. Barley is going to be right here. That's going to be a big chunk of our barley is going to be coming from that spot right there. So that'll be a good one too once we get that stuff moved down there. What are we looking like? Food and fuel. Fuel has dropped. I don't see how food has dropped. We are starting to get our timbers back a little bit. We got some improvements on our villages. Got a couple of level 2s moving in now, yeah. Or moving up. So we went from what, 8 to 12. That's good. Let's see, we got some timber. Let's get you back over here. I don't think we need any planks at the moment. The vegetables are starting to really come through now. Gonna be a little bit, like I said, on the meats and everything from those bigger farms, the goat and the 2 pigs. The eggs, as we had already seen, is already starting to come down. 79 iron. I don't think we need any more iron pulled right now. So let's we pull that guy out. He's gonna turn slabs into tools. We don't need any of that just at the moment. Let's put someone there in case there is. Well, there's not much. It's just one wool. I'm not worried about putting someone in that building to do one wool. We've got plenty of iron. Plenty of yarn already. He's up there to pull flour once it gets threshed down. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're leaving it there as fallow. Put your butts in here. Thresh the damn grain wheat that you already have. Shush. I got stuff getting exposed out here. I got a pantries full out here. You guys need to be moving this stuff around. Maybe these are some of the people going in here to grab them now. He looks like he's loading up a cart right there. So it looks as if when they get through picking what they have, they're putting it in little spots, little storage spots right there. And waiting for someone to come through and pick them up. All right, 85, 86, 85. Well, that's doing pretty good. Keeping us up and going. This area of wood should be slowly getting built back up. Let's see if we started bringing wheat up here yet. Not yet. I'm not seeing any grain or anything being moved. There it goes. It's starting to get moved now. So let's go ahead and open up that oven. We'll get somebody in there. They will be the ones making that bread. We almost started up another damn rotation of wheat, which we definitely do not need at the moment. That would put us in a pretty big bind trying to do another damn crop of wheat in the middle of October, hoping it's going to grow. Winter is approaching. I want to see something real quick. Let's go. Alright, we got the local thugs, the green caps, and the wayward son. Still the same ones that were available to us when we were fighting the band earlier. I just wanted to see what they had. We're at 173 in treasury here, 22 in our regional wealth. Food and fuel, 8 and 7 months. Plenty of room with our auctions and pasture. 100% of public order. But actually starting to get that rise and that approval is starting to get away from the low 50s and start the thing up a little bit higher, which is great. Population's doing good. We got 29 constructed out of 31, so we still have 2 available homes to be moved into. And one of them just went away. Upgrading some more of these homes. So get those last 3 right there. So that'll be this whole block right here be upgraded. Just need to work on these 10 here, or 12, 11 right there, and then on the back. Need to put some homes down through here, kind of around the tavern as well. I might build a looping road that comes off of that one. Do something kind of along the lines of get the road to bend. Road don't want to bend. We'll probably do something along these lines, just break it down and swing it around this way. Not that tight, because I don't want. I want to be a little bit of space between the homes and everything there. Well, not necessarily between the homes, but between the tavern and the homes is what I meant. Everything is moving pretty good. Plenty of families to transport materials. Looks like all of our wheat has been threshed. Got someone in the communal oven, someone in the windmill. What are we looking like storage wise? We got some hides. We got a couple of hides. Destroying those iron slabs pretty quickly. 41 boots. I think we're good on the boots for a while. Slowly starting to improve and get everything moved around and done like we need it to. I'm gonna put one person in church just because or one family in the church just because I have so many people that are currently not doing anything at the moment. I do not see where we have, but the one wool. We'll put somebody back in the pasture. So they can kind of regulate the sheep out there and get some more wool going. I'd like to see trading post. So I need to put somebody out here. Trade. I am looking for berries. Berries. Okay. I do not have the money to do this just yet. So once I get the money, I can get some berries in order to make dyes so that we can get some more clothing going on. Another level 2 finished. Let's look. 80, 83, and 77%. I think that's doing great as far as getting everything around where it needs to be. As you can see the food, you can see the fuel, you can see the clothing. I don't know why it is that we have clothing out there with 10 plus shoes. Actually got a lot more than that. And there's not shoes in every building, as you can see, which is beyond ridiculous to me. There's no reason why you shouldn't have shoes in each home. There's no reason you shouldn't have fuel in each home. And there's no reason you shouldn't have fish, at least, and vegetables in each home. And it's all about getting those things moved around. Speaking of which, let's pull these guys out of there. They do not need to be there anymore. Farm. Plenty of other things to be done. What are we looking like for grain? We've got plenty of grain over here. Or flour, we can bump that up. Fish, what are we looking like? Yeah, we got 93 fish. We're good there. Don't believe we have any more clay to make clay tiles, which we don't. Tannery, do we have any more hides in? We do not. As you've seen, we do have 5 more wool, so that means putting that person down here has gotten us some wool going. We'll probably need to get somebody there to make sure that it's turned into yarn, so then we don't get over stock full of damn wool. Now these upgrades on these homes and these plots and everything is taking timber, it's taking planks in order to do this. So we have to make sure those 2 things are staying ahead. Alright, so this is first winter since we took over that territory, defeat those outlaws. This is our first winter that we've had since that time. So we're able to get our food and everything going like we need it to be. 23 bread already there. Yeah, we're doing great with our food now. Just have to worry about our fuel, make sure it stays up at a good number. So yeah, we're doing great what we got right now. We are kind of spread over territory here. Got a lot of homes and everything, a lot of different places. Part of the land we are using is not even being used currently because it's most of it's right up here and there's not much you can do up here. It's mostly going to be things like lumber camps and everything, because I do not see yet. There's no growth there for anything. That's like, okay, a little bit of rye right there on the corner piece, a little bit of rye right there in this territory as well. And there's not like barley. Got a little bit of emmer right there though. How are we looking down here at our place for barley? It's not good. It's only going to be down here in this province that we can do barley. Our province is red as all get out for barley. So we got 5 families moving some stuff around, transporting. Got 28 families doing jobs, 31 occupied, 31 constructed. Got no livable space for anyone else to come into the county, but we will change that soon because we do need some more homes. A little hiccup there with the approval rating. Looks like everything dropped down but then built back up real quick. Public order is doing good. Regional wealth is building. Timbers has not gotten back up where it needs to be. Vegetables, bread, fish, eggs, and meat. Soon we will have sausages. And that's just about it because everything else is out of our control at the moment. Firewood's being built up. We got no more wheat or anything. 22 flour, 39 grain. So all that grain is going to be broke down into flour so we can make bread. We got 54 yarn, plenty of slabs, plenty of iron ore. We got that many damn slabs. We need to pull that person out for a little while because we've got enough slabs for a while. In fact, I'm even going to turn it off. 49 shoes. Tailor shop needs to be Is this disabled right now? Yeah, it is. I don't know how we got in so many damn shoes and it's not everywhere. 6 war bows left out. We've got 2 units of militia at 44 men and 21 archers. So that's where it stands right now, folks. Appreciate you guys stopping by and checking out the video. Today we just did a lot of upgrading and getting some supplies to the right places and moving some things around so that our people survive and thrive in this bustling province that we have. Still waiting to get another 70 in the treasury right there so that we can bring in another settlement. We built 5 more houses on the backside, loaded it down with chicken farms, goat farm, and a pig farm and pig farms. That's pretty much where we stand right now. We'll catch you guys next time.